right, I'm just diving into the book of Exodus. Yesterday I finished Genesis and it took me about 5 hours. A little bit slower. It usually takes me about 3 hours to get through Genesis, but I was taking my time yesterday. So today, going through the book of Exodus, and I came across this verse. This is Exodus 4:24, and it came to pass by the way in the inn that the Lord met him and sought to kill him. Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at his feet and said, "Surely a bloody husband thou art to me." So he let them go, and then she said, "A bloody husband thou art because of the circumcision." So this is something that is kind of interesting because it looks weird, right? Like, it's like, okay, why is this angel killing or wanting to kill Moses? And why did Zipporah circumcise her son and then throw it at his feet and say, "Surely a bloody husband thou art to me"? A bloody husband thou art because of the circumcision. So here's my interpretation of this. You can take it for what it is. I'm just guessing because this is something that scholars have been debating for thousands of years. So I'm going to step out on a limb, and I'm going to say it's because Zipporah was wanting Moses' children to go into the promised land. And the only way to get into the promised land would be potentially to be uncircumcised. Uncircumcised. Okay. Now, I know that's going to sound weird, but when you think about it, all the people that were circumcised that had left Egypt did not enter into the promised land, including Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. They did not enter the promised land. Why? Well, they were circumcised. Okay, I get it. You're jumping to the idea that Moses disobeyed, so did Aaron, so did Miriam. Fair enough. That happened as well. But what I'm trying to say to you, as a nation, there were many that did not believe. So the Lord did not let those people that did not believe enter into the promised land. And the easiest way to do that is to not let anyone that was circumcised into the promised land. All right, so this is my theory, that because Moses' children were uncircumcised, that they would have a chance to get into the promised land, sneaking in. All right, so let's go all the way to the book of Joshua here. And hopefully this will make more sense. I know it sounds like a crazy theory, right? If you go over here to Joshua, we see that Joshua is about to enter into the promised land. If you go over here, you see, what is this? Chapter 5, verse 4. Let's go down here. At that time, the Lord, verse 2. At that time the Lord said unto Joshua, "Make thee sharp knives, and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time." Wait a minute, I thought they were all circumcised. Nope. Only the people that came out of Egypt were circumcised. That generation for 40 years. Not the children of that generation. Why? Because they said that if we go into the promised land, remember the spies? They said if we go into the promised land, our children are going to be basically eaten by the giants. They're going to be prey. So 10 spies did not believe. Only Joshua, who was circumcised, and Caleb, who was circumcised and a believer, made it into the promised land. Moses did not, Miriam did not, Aaron did not, and None of that first generation of Israelites made it into the promised land. Verse 3. And Joshua made him sharp knives and circumcised the children of Israel at the hill of foreskins. Crazy name. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise all the people that came out of Egypt that were males, even all the men of war died in the wilderness by the way after they came out of Egypt. Now, all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way, as they came forth out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people that were men of war which came out of Egypt were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord, unto whom the Lord sware that he would not show them the land. They would not enter the promised land, which the Lord sware unto their fathers that he would give us a land that floweth with milk and honey. So who are those fathers? That was Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And their children he raised up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way in the wilderness. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Am I onto something? Have you thought about something else? This is the only thing that I could think of, the reason why Moses' wife, Zipporah, wanted to circumcise her son. If you got something out of this, feel free to comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in another video. Bye for now.